Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. The definitive branded deck profile is here. If you want 5% off any single or sealed product, head over to tier0games.com and use code GALZO5 at checkout. So the cards are finally here and I can finally show you the in-paper deck list of my branded Bestial deck for Photon Hypernova format. Before we begin, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you are new as always. If you want to see these deck lists in advance before everybody else, join the Discord and consider joining as a member to get exclusive early access. Also, this beautiful Cartesia playmat is going to be given away to one of you. There are 2 days left. On Wednesday, I'm going to be announcing who is the winner on the live stream right here on the channel. Check out Twitter for more information on that. And let's dive into the deck profile. So let's go into the main deck. This version of the deck is the one I have tested probably the most, and I'm currently really comfortable with. This is going to change and evolve. This changes based on your local scene. This changes based on if you're going to a YCS or just a normal locals tournament, and adjust it however you will, but this is a template and these are the ideas behind the deck I've built. So let's kick this off from the main deck. We have, of course, the 3 Aluber, non-negotiable in my opinion. Then we have 2 Fallen of Albaz. There is a big discussion of whether you should play 2 or 3. I'm still honestly not 100% on that. I felt like you should be playing 3 for the Kastro matchup if it does get banished, but honestly, I've been doing fine currently with 2 Fallen of Albaz, so right now I am running only 2. We are running the 1 Cartesia. Again, I've seen a lot of people playing 2. I have tested 2 and I've tested 1 extensively. I never felt like I ever needed a second Cartesia, especially because we are running fusion deployment. We're running 2 Tri-Brigade Mercurier, so this is a very important piece that we usually don't run at 2. But now you have a fusion, the new Rindbrum fusion monster that requires Tri-Brigade Mercurier as fusion material from the deck. So you definitely want to, on your turn 1, summon the Rindbrum using a Mercurier, then you banish the Mercurier to search the Cartesia, but you also want to search during the end phase or by using Branded Lost, you want to search another Mercurier. So you don't want to send your negate to the graveyard. This is why we play 2 of that. Then for more utility branded cards, we're playing 1 Albion the Shrouded. This card is amazing. This card gets you to branded fusion. Playing 1 of the Tragedy, 1 of the Ad Libitum, which I am kind of deciding on whether or not I should cut. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. And yeah, these are the utility cards. I'm not playing Dramaturge. I'm playing only 1 Tragedy because the main deck is kind of tight right now. And these are basically all I need. And I do want to max out on the amount of Bestials that I can play and a lot of utility spell cards in addition to that. Then for the Bestial engine, if you can't afford 3 Lubellion, play 2. And if you can't afford 2, play 1. If you can't even afford the 1, I would suggest just replacing this with other Bestials. This should do the trick. Lubellion is a great extender. It gets you more continuous cards on the field. Obviously, this is why it's good. Obviously, this is why I play it at 3. If you can't, run Bestials instead. Then we are playing the 3 Bestial Serenir, and we're playing 1 Magnamut, we're playing 1 Druisworm. I think that in a non-tier elements format, this is the right ratio. Serenir is the best one in the deck for branded because it gets you to branded fusion and does a lot of other important things. It can chain block and can do a lot of really crazy stuff. And I am running more Bestials in the side right now in case we do see more tier elements, and Baldrake, in my opinion, doesn't really find its place currently in my deck list, but maybe in the future or maybe in the side deck as well. I am playing the Ejim Chain package at 2 copies per card. I think that in the beginning I was very skeptical about it. Now I think this is a very important piece to your combo. It helps you unbrick your hand, which branded, let's be perfectly honest, is not the most consistent deck. It's not a bricky deck by any means, but it's not the most consistent deck like decks like Tier Elements and stuff. It doesn't have that many starters. So you do want the option to be able to search, fusion summon, and extend using polymerization. And now for the spell cards, of course, I am running 3 of the branded fusion, 3 opening. I'm playing 1 lost, 1 regained, 1 in red and 1 regained. And then I'm playing 2 fusion deployment and 3 super polymerization. So I think that right now fusion deployment for me worked better at 2. I don't want to see this all the time because I only have 2 targets, which I honestly don't want to get Albaz out of my deck, so it's only for Cartesia and I only have the 1. So you don't want to brick on this if you don't have any reason or ability to resolve this. Again, branded loss is just like, if you're not playing this card for some reason, you must. And then Super Poly is, for me, was the board breaker of choice for this deck, because this deck doesn't play a lot of hand traps or a lot of going second cards in general. I felt like going into a Kashtira branded format, Super Poly is just the best card, honestly. You can clear out a Kashtira board or a branded board, and if you have lost, they cannot respond as well, which is just really, really good. So right now, I'm kind of betting all of it on Super Poly to do the heavy lifting, and so far, it's been going really well. Then for the traps, I'm playing the 1 Beast and the 1 Retribution. I think that Beast is obviously very, very good in a lot of matchups. This is a really important combo piece to get rid of your opponent's branded lost if you are in the mirror. And then Retribution is just like becoming one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. It's such a powerful, good card. The graveyard effect is bonkers. You can get branded fusion and just like extend further with this card. But also the on-field effect of negating a spell or trap or a monster effect that special summons, just shuffling back your monster that is on the field, your fusion monster. It doesn't have to be an Albaz monster. And also shuffling back 2 resources from your graveyard, which you should always be doing anyway. This card is just amazing. Then for the extra deck, we are running the 1 Granguignol, 1 Rindbrum, 1 Lubellion. I am playing 2 of the Albion and then 2 of Mirror Jade, then 1 Quiritus and 1 Proskinion. So Proskinion has been coming up. If you are following me on Twitter, you probably have seen me talking about Proskinion already. The fact that you can summon you can use Granguignol's effect to summon the Proskinion from your deck is really, really powerful, especially in the mirror match. So this is why I started testing it out and playing it, and it's been doing really good work up until now. If you don't know what this card does, as a quick effect during the main phase, either main phase, you can special summon 1 extra deck monster from your opponent's graveyard or banish it. And if this card attacks a monster and destroys it by battle, you can inflict the attack or defense of that monster directly to your opponent's life point. And this big boy is 3,200. This is a beast in the mirror match. It's really, really good. It's also a great Super Poly target. If your opponent has a Lubellion, a Dark Monster, and a Despia, you can basically fuse away their whole board, because this card requires, I actually spat on the card, requires a Despia monster and then 1 light and 1 dark. So it's really, really fun to use in the mirror, and it's very powerful. And then I'm running Brigand the Glory Dragon, so you can use Mirror Jade during your end phase. If you haven't used it already, you can use it, send the Brigand, negate it with Rindbrum, and then search a Mercurier directly to your hand. I'm playing 1 Garura, 1 Dragostapelia, 1 Starving Venom as my other Super Poly target. I didn't feel like I need Mud Dragon up until now, but we'll see, it might change. I think there are a few flex spots here that you can play with. 1 Masquerade, and then 1 Guardian Chimera, which is just amazing. This card is being reprinted in about a month's time, so don't worry. If you're a budget player, you will be able to get it for a significantly cheaper price when Maze of Memories comes out. Then for the side deck, this is very individual. This is very, based on what I'm playing, what I'm seeing in locals and my scene. Adjust it to however you want. This is just like an idea for you. I'm playing 2 Triple Tactics Thrust, 3 Trust, and 1 Triple Tactics Talent. I'm playing 3 Nibiru, which is really, really good in this format. It's good against Branded, it's good against Kashtira. It's just really, really good. The 1 Harpy's Feather Duster and 2 Cosmic Cyclone. And then I'm playing 3 Artifact Lancia, which absolutely destroys Kashtira and also actually protects you from evenly matched. So you don't have to play cards like Solemn Judgment that get rid of a lot of your life points, make you lose in time. This card can be activated from the hand. It's really, really good. And it is also like a protective card and also an offensive card. Then I'm playing one more Magnamut and Branded Banishment for the Branded matchup or any other matchup that I can use this card in. So guys, this is going to be the deck profile for me. Leave your thoughts below in the comments. What are you playing? What is different in your deck list? I really, really want to hear that. Join the Discord if you want to discuss branded tactics with a lot of our community. Everybody's talking over there. The Discord is really active recently, so you can join there. If you want to see these deck lists earlier, join as a member to gain exclusive access to deck lists before everybody else. Leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel as always. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.